All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Abrakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying. I want to start at the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12. It says, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Okay? And in this walk, you're going to have trials and tribulations. You are going to be battle tested in this walk of ours. All right. So we are to not think it strange, even though we go through hell, so to speak, right? And hell in the scriptures, another definition for the word hell goes into and condition. All right. Hell was never, spoke of in the scripture as a place, where a devil in the underworld is underground, okay, with a pitchfork, okay, or you go because your behavior is bad and you burn for eternity. That's not what it's talking about, okay? Now, like I said, hell goes into and condition, and we all have our own hell that we must go through, okay? We all have to have our own test that we must go through. All right. So the things that are happening unto us, we are to not think it strange. All right. The Lord has put these different things in our path for a reason. All right. Whether it's to be life lessons, whether it's for the, to have the experience, to go through it, to maybe be able to help another brother. There's various different reasons why you can have these different, what's the word I want to use? I'll just say things in your path, okay? But in all, don't think it's strange, okay? The things that you're going through, because we all got to go through things in this walk, okay? Now, when we get the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, it says, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High, who is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the Most High is not going to put nothing on us that we can't go through. Now, in the time of when we are going through these different things, yes, depending on the situation, certain things, it may feel unbearable. It may feel like you can't make it through. It be like that. But the Most High don't put nothing upon you what you can't bear. What is that? What's that? 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Yeah, I want to read it in the NLT. It says, the temptations in your life are no different from what others experience, right? You got to understand this, that you are not the only one going through shit. We are all going through shit. We are all going through hell. But we have to continue to fight. That's why Paul said what? Fight the good fight of faith. All right? Because this is a fight. It says, and the Most High is faithful. He will not allow the temptation to be more than you can stand. When you are tempted, he will show you a way out so that you can endure. Okay? So the Lord will always have a way to show you a way where you can make it through. But like I said, sometimes when you're going through different things, it seems like you're never going to make it out. You're never going to get through of whatever is up, whatever you're up against. Now, let's get out of that. Let's go to this right here, right? We got to go back to the basic. It says, the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1, it says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. So you got to prepare thy soul for the temptation, to be tempted by various different things. Scripture says, well, you got to prepare thy soul. All right? And temptation is a part of this walk. Okay? It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, like I said before. And all the things that we got to go through, things that we may come across, we have to continue to endure. It says, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Don't run. Okay? Don't give up. Don't make haste in the time of trouble. Go through it. Deal with it. As hard as it may be, deal with whatever you have to go through. Easier said than done. But trying to have you gird up your loins. Okay? It says, cleave unto him, right? But then it say in 1 Corinthians 10th chapter, it says what? The Most High is faithful. So cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. So you wanna be in the spirit or in a like mind of Job, like how Job was increased at his last end. How Job, kept his integrity. After all the stuff that he went through, Job kept his integrity. And he was increased in the latter end. And that's what we are waiting for. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that we may be increased into the latter end. But first, we must endure unto the end. We got to continue to fight. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. You see? But the change that we're going through now is going to be for the better. Of us being brought down. Of us being humble. Of us being in this low estate. These things, the things that we must go through now, is for the better. All right? Keep that in mind. These things that we are going through at the moment is for the better. Verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So just how gold, is tried in the fire, right? Just how gold, when they're doing that process with the gold, and even like with, silver, right? Precious metals, they are getting the impurities out of the metal, and that's what the Most High has us in stages going through whatever we're going through to get the impurities out of us. It says, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. So don't go aside, right? I'm telling you, don't get in that mode of trying to forsake Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you gonna fall. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is our only way. Period. Right? There is no other way. But trusting in his process. And certain things happen in our lives where, we question or our mind wanders and say, I don't know, Lord. Where we had to lean upon him like, what do you want me to do? What's my next step? Lord, show me the way. Lead me. Guide me. Protect me. Show me my way of error. Show me the things that I'm doing wrong, which is why I'm in this predicament at the moment. We all know in our spirit of what the things we need to pray to the Lord about. So verse 8, it says, ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? You see? So you see how I reverted back to that? Just to be more of a boost, faith, to help boost your faith of, look, the people that trusted and called upon the Lord, they was taken care of. How much more us? So now, I mentioned Job and everything that was happening and going on with Job, right? Now, as he was going through this hell, his woman, check out what his woman said as he was going through this hell. Job chapter 2, verse 9, it says, then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse the Most High and die. Now, Job's reply was, But he said unto her, thou speakest as of the foolish woman speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of the Most High? And shall we not receive evil? In all things, and Salaki, in all this, did not Job sin with his lips? So Job knew the Most High. See, you people now in this day and age, you believe that evil comes from the spiritual demon Satan, and it doesn't, initially come from the Lord. Initially, yes, it comes from the Lord because he is the one who created it. This is why Job made this statement, because Job already knew that everything starts off by the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay? The book of Job, Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7, it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I Yahweh do all these things. So if the spiritual demon Satan is on attack mode, if the angels on the left hand side is on attack mode, okay, and doing a different bidding that the Lord wants them to do, that was all sanctioned by the Lord. That's the point where I'm getting. But Job already knew that in all these different things that the Lord is, is behind all these things. Okay, so one more time. Job chapter 2 verse 10, it says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as the foolish woman speaketh. What shall we receive good at the hand of God? And shall we not receive evil? In all this did not Job sin with his lips. So the things we're going to go through in our life, okay, we feel as though that, we don't want to go through the shit that a lot of things that we might have to go through. But you got to remember, if we receive good from the Most High, we're going to also receive other things as well, bad things as well. Okay, but all judgment is righteous in the eyes of the Most High. So it's not, it's not bad, on his behalf or his part. Okay, we may look at it that way, but ours is for a reason. Okay, there's a lesson out of the things of what takes place into us. We got to remember the judgment take place into us behind the things that we have committed in our past life and the things that we have committed in this life. Okay, he have ears to hear, let him hear. But last but not least, getting to the point. All right, it says, I'm gonna get this. The book of Sirach chapter, or Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 25. It says, in the day of prosperity there is a forgetfulness of affliction, and in the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So yeah, when you having a great time, when everything is going good, you forget about the time of affliction that you're going through. Okay, and vice versa. That's why it says in the day of affliction there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So when you're going through hell, you forget about the times of when you at the times of prosperity. Or Slaki, if you're at the time of affliction, you don't think about the prosperous times. You think about what the hell you're going to do at the moment, So, Lord willing, I hope this was edifying through the Spirit, okay, as I wanted to touch on that. So, hey, we just got to continue, okay? We got to continue. We got to fight the good fight of faith. And look, we're going to go through shit, and there's more trouble, and there's more hell got to come on. So until next time, I want to say shalom.